Hello and welcome to the Never Lose Your Nerd channel. I'm Brandon.
I'm Ishmael.
Today we're going to do our top 5 favorite villains.
All right.
Yeah, you know, with everything going on, nothing to really cover news-wise or movies. Wanted to go ahead and just make up some videos.
Yeah, why not, man?
Yeah, coming up next. Yes, we're going to do our top 5 favorite villains. I do have some action figures lined up. Most of these are mine from when I was a kid. And yes, some of them are missing pieces, like poor Apocalypse was missing an arm. And Magneto's missing his cape. But these things have gone through like 25 years and through my kids. So they've actually survived mostly intact. So, and then he's got a couple of them over here.
Yeah. I mean, I take care of yours.
Yeah, well, it's his other little brother, but nah, it's cool. I mean, we have what we have right now. Some of these, there are some of them that aren't here just because we don't have the action figures. But yeah, let's get into it. I guess we could start with our number 5. You want to go first?
All right. So as my number 5 in my list, it is Juggernaut. I like Juggernaut because he's just big, you know, and he just destroys things, and yeah, it's just cool.
Yeah, Juggernaut's cool. We got him this action figure. Thing's pretty heavy too. It's like 5 pounds.
Yeah.
5 pounds of muscle.
Juggernaut, and he doesn't have a neck. It's funny though.
Yeah, that's because his helmet.
Yeah, but it had like a variant of this Juggernaut that it had a removable helmet, but I didn't really like it because it looked weird.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I just like this one.
Yeah, that one's actually pretty awesome. Yeah, a lot of these are gonna be from X-Men. I mean, honestly, my consciousness came with like action figures and cartoons with X-Men the animated series. Like I was all about the 90s cartoons, Spider-Man, X-Men, Batman, so
Batman's awesome.
I was never a big reader when I was little, so I never read comic books, but I always, like I said, my consciousness came watching the old cartoons, so that's when I fell in love with X-Men and all that.
That's cool.
So yeah, Juggernaut is definitely a very cool character. Yeah, very big and strong, and one of X-Men's foes. Okay, well, I guess I'll start off with my bottom 5, which is, well, my number 5 is Omega Red. He's right here. He's pretty cool. I don't have his little tentacles coming out of his wrist, but
it seems like you could put something on his head.
I think he had a ponytail.
Oh.
But yeah, Omega Red is really cool. I actually want to do another video in the future about him possibly being in an upcoming Marvel movie, which I hope would happen. That would be really awesome. But yes, Omega Red is another one of X-Men's nemesis, and he's Russian, and he would fight Colossus.
Colossus is that metal dude, right?
Yeah, and he's from Russia too. And his sister, Iana Rasputin. Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, he's a really cool character. I've always liked him.
I mean, yeah, he looks cool. I like that red and white.
Yeah, and he like shocks you with his tentacles and drains your life force.
Why does he have like a...
That's the Omega symbol. You know?
Omega Red. Oh yeah.
All right. Well, you want to do your 4?
Yes. My number 4 is Rhino.
Rhino?
Yeah. I just like Rhino because he's from Spider-Man.
I'm catching a theme here that you just like big muscle guys.
No, I just like it because they're overpowered, you know?
Yeah.
Rhino, he's cool because, like, in the old one, it looked like his suit was stuck to his skin or something, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It looked like concrete in his skin. But I seen, like, the newer ones from, like, the new games that it's just like a suit, actually, now. It's like a electronic suit.
Is that like the one in The Amazing Spider-Man, the third one, that terrible movie with Electro?
Yeah.
Was he in that one?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, my number 4 is Magneto. He's right here. He's missing his cape. He would look really cool if he had his cape, but yes, Magneto, of course, is the all-time nemesis of the X-Men. He was, of course, grew up a friend of Charles Xavier. They parted separate ways, different views and stuff like that. But Magneto is awesome. I love the way he was depicted in the animated series. He would have his magnetic field. He would fly. He was overpowered in the cartoons. He was awesome. Yeah, cool. He's definitely a cool character.
Okay, number 3 is Ares. I like Ares because he's a godlike superhero.
And which one's Ares? Do you have Ares up here? Okay.
He's a godlike superhero. He usually fights Thor, and that's what I searched up.
But that's not the same one as Wonder Woman, right?
No, it's actually the Marvel
That's
version of
DC.
it. Like there's multiple Marvel versions of stuff. Like there's Hercules.
Yeah.
And there's a Marvel version of Hercules.
Mm-hmm.
So I really don't understand that, but yeah, he's cool. He has the power of flight. What's it called? What's that thing called? Whenever they're dead.
What?
When
The
they
power
don't-
of flight?
Yeah, when they don't die, ever.
Immortal?
Yeah, they're immortal.
Yeah.
And yeah, he's cool.
I think a lot of them, characters like that, are immortal. Like they don't die from old age, but they can be killed certain ways.
Like Thor can.
Like maybe they rip their heads off somehow.
Can Juggernaut die? Is he immortal again?
He's not immortal. He grew up. He was a regular guy, and then he found it was some kind of crystal. I don't remember, Incron crystal or something. Not, don't think that's right, but he found a crystal, and that's how he got his powers.
Didn't you say his powers come from like those ropes that Doctor Strange made in Avengers?
Yeah, we've done videos about it. If you want to do another video in the future about it, yeah, I couldn't think about it right now, but yeah, there's a whole big backstory to his powers and all that. So yeah, Ares is yours.
Yeah.
Okay, this changed once the Infinity War movie started coming out. My number 3 is Thanos. I really never knew anything about Thanos before these movies, but Thanos is a really awesome villain.
So who was your number 3 before?
I had on here, I guess I can throw in a honorable mention. I'll throw in Doomsday, which if Thanos wasn't on here, I would have moved the other ones up and then put Doomsday at 5. But yeah, Thanos is definitely overpowered, but in the comics, he's way more overpowered. Like, he was literally like the most powerful being in the universe at one time.
Powerful than Galactus?
No, more powerful than the one above all. And there's so many other characters besides just those that are just like straight gods that created the universe.
Galactus is powerful, right?
Oh, Galactus is very powerful.
He eats planets.
Yeah, he eats planets. But yeah, Thanos, I just love the way he was depicted. Of course, he was a bad guy, of course, but he had his convictions. He thought what he was doing was right, saving the universe by taking out half the population. But of course, he was wrong. But yeah, I thought he was cool with the Infinity Stones, the Gauntlet. It was just all. I just really enjoyed all of it.
And the funniest part is that he had his own helicopter. The Thanos copter.
He did?
Yeah.
Weird.
You just gotta look it up.
Okay, that's an inside joke, maybe.
No, for real. He does have a Thanos copter. Oh. My number 2 is Doc Ock. Him. You see? Look.
Yeah. Doc Ock is cool.
Doc Ock is awesome. I started liking him from the Spider-Man 2, the Sam Raimi Spider-Man. That was my favorite movie of all the Spider-Mans.
You never saw any of the old animated cartoons?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was really cool in those too.
I'm watching it on Disney Plus.
But yeah, Doc Ock is definitely cool. I love his tentacles.
Yeah, his tentacles are awesome.
Yeah.
And the cool thing is that in that Spider-Man game, Dan, he gets to fight him. Like they fight at the end.
Spider-Man? Yeah. He's like the main villain. Yeah, him as just a character by himself is But yeah, once he gets the tentacles and then he starts fighting with his suit and all that, he's pretty cool too.
Yeah.
My number 2 is going to be Shredder right here. Which actually, I'm going to combine Shredder and Krang. Actually, we found this. I've had this since I was a kid. Like I said, since I was a kid, I've been watching cartoons and video games. But yeah, this is Krang's body, and this is Krang inside. He's super cool. He's the brains. And this is Shredder. I already said Shredder, but I'm going to put them as a team package as the, I guess the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Mm-hmm. He looks like Frankenstein since he has all those stitches and stuff.
Yeah.
And he just looks like a person that was like chunky before. He has so many rolls.
Yeah, I don't know. He's a big boy. But yeah.
He's creepy looking though.
Yeah, I love Krang. I love Krang's body and Shredder as a team. I always loved Shredder because of his suit. Probably the same reason I love Wolverine, because I love his claws and everything. But yeah, I always love his helmet. I love his suit. I was always, as a kid, I was like, I wish I could get me a Shredder suit. I just love his armor. And he was a formidable foe for the Turtles. And said I've been a Turtles fan since I was a kid too. So yeah.
Honestly, he looks like a samurai. So that means I guess I'll go for my number 1. And then I'll go for my honorable mentions at the end. So my number 1 is Joker.
Drum roll.
is Joker from the Arkham Knight games. That
Just Batman overall.
yeah, is Joker. Yeah, he's cool. I liked him. Like the way they made him was very good. He was like the best Joker I've ever seen.
Better than Heath Ledger?
No, Heath Ledger was good too. That's why I like Joker too. And I like the Joker from the games. I like the way they made him. They made him funny, but like bad funny.
I actually thought he was super creepy. And
Yeah, he's creepy.
too
like-
weird for me on the game.
The most creepiest one was the one in Asylum. That was a creepy game because you got to see Bruce's parents rise from the dead or something. And then when you get to fight Scarecrow and all that, it was a creepy game. And then when you get the psychopath in that dark room and you have to fight all of them, and then they run around the city.
Spoiler alert!
I mean, that game's been out for like 10 years now. So.
I'm just playing. Yeah, I mean, yeah, Joker is definitely a big one. Top Batman villain. I know a lot of people, Batman's their favorite character of all time, comics and otherwise.
My honorable mention is Killer Croc, Bane, and Deadshot.
That's a big honorable mention group. Well, yeah, my number one is this guy, Apocalypse.
Yeah.
He is so awesome. I actually had a bigger one. Like, I would play with the small one, and then when he would get supersized, I would play with the big one. But yes, Apocalypse is my all-time favorite. So going back, X-Men, the animated series back from the 90s is my all-time favorite show. Nothing will ever top it. So yes, he's definitely my all-time favorite villain. I can't wait till Marvel does him correctly in the movies and makes him to be the most baddest character on the planet like he should be. He definitely killed Thanos.
Like, I didn't understand how Phoenix killed him.
That's not realistic. I mean, I think the Phoenix could because the Phoenix Force is like one of the most powerful in the universe. But the way he has his armor and stuff, they never showed it, which is a whole different backstory. It's celestial technology, and the way he came across it, he's literally like the most intelligent being in the world.
Honestly, if they showed us with celestial technology, they're going to have to start showing in celestial gods.
Maybe they'll do it with Eternals. Maybe they'll show Apocalypse. Please, 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 please. Go back to the beginning with the Eternals and show Apocalypse. But yeah, he's definitely thought to have been one of the first mutants from Earth. Not in the world, though, because, of course, these beings have been around forever. But I don't know if they're specifically called mutants. But he's thought to have been the first mutant ever. So.
Yeah.
The OG of it all.
Well, is that it?
Yeah, I think that's it. Like I said, my only honorable mention was Doomsday. So yeah.
Mine was the whole DC clan.
I know, just put everybody in there for him. Yeah, well, that's our villains. Let us know what you think. If you agree, disagree, what's your top 5 list?
All right, then.
All right. If you would, please like the...
Oh, well.
If you would, please like the video.
Subscribe to our channel.
Hit the bell for notifications.
And we'll see you on the next one.
And if you don't, all these guys are going to come kick your butts and find you at your house. Bye.